Hi everyone, so we're going to be talking about Socratic seminars. So the vision of a Socratic seminar. So Socrates believed that enabling students to think for themselves was more important than filling their heads with the right answers. Students seek a deeper understanding of complex ideas through rigorously thoughtful dialogue rather than by simply memorizing bits of information. So what are Socratic seminars? It's a highly motivating form of intellectual and scholarly discourse. It usually ranges from 30 to 50 minutes, and an effective Socratic seminar creates a dialogue as opposed to a debate. So we're going to look at discussion and dialogue. The definition of discussion is a close examination of a subject with interchange of opinions and sometimes using an argument in an effort to reach an agreement. A dialogue is an interchange of ideas, especially when open and frank and seeking mutual understanding. So starting our dialogue. So asking questions is the key, and that's what we'll start with. Dialogue is a skill of collaboration that enables groups to create collective thinking. The most productive discourse will flow back and forth from one to the other, from inquiry to advocacy. So dialogue is not a debate. We're not arguing here, folks. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. So the 4 elements. An effective seminar consists of 4 interdependent elements. First, there has to be a text that's being considered. Second, there's going to be some questions that are raised. Third, there'll be a seminar leader, and initially it will be me, but eventually we'll start adding some students into that. And, of course, you guys, the participants. Socratic seminar rules, very important. First, we discuss, we do not debate. You have to be courteous and no put-downs. The goal is a pursuit of deeper understanding. Respect different thoughts and ideas. So your goal is to understand the issues, understand the concepts, the ideas, and the values that are reflected in the text. So our protocol. You refer to the text when needed during the discussion. This is not a test of memory. I don't expect you to remember everything, so that's why you can have the text in front of you. Additionally, do not stay confused. Ask for clarification of both ideas and definitions. Maybe somebody says something that confuses you a little bit. Ask a question. Discuss ideas rather than others' opinions. And it's okay to pass when your turn comes. You just participate at another time instead. Now, a reminder, in order to get credit, you need to participate at some point during the session. Do not participate if you are not prepared. So if you aren't prepared, you can either come at a later time that day, or you can type up your response. Stick to the point currently under discussion. You want to maybe write down some inspirational ideas so you can bring them up at a more appropriate time in the conversation. So if something kind of makes you think of something else, write it down. Listen carefully, especially when you are waiting to speak, as they may be moving on to another point. Speak up so that all participants can hear you. Don't speak while others are speaking. Remember that this is a conversation between students, not between students and the teacher. This is between you guys. So here's some conversation builder prompts that I thought I'd share with you. Is it your position that, or maybe you could say, to be clear, you're saying that, or I agree with you because, or you could disagree. I understand what you are saying, but I agree, but we also have to consider that. And I agree and also think that, and these are just a few of them. So the questions. The questions are a launching point to the discussion. and it could lead to additional questions, but that's okay. So about the participants, that's you guys. Share responsibility for the quality of our seminar. And most effective when participants study the text closely in advance. So that means you absolutely have to read the story. Listen actively. If you're playing on your phone, you're not going to be getting the information you need to listen to. It's also most effective when the participants share their ideas and questions in response to others. Maybe search for evidence in the text to support your idea. Some benefits. Gives you time to engage in in-depth discussions, problem solving, and clarification of ideas. It's building a strong and collaborative work culture. Enhances our knowledge and our research base. Gives you increased success for all of you. It's also teaching respect for diverse ideas, people, and practices. It's creating a positive learning environment for all students. So if you have any questions, please make sure to contact your teacher.